I wish that I could sit here and say that I didn't see this falling out happen, but I would be lying. I think Stevie Wonder could see the writing was on the wall because we have seen this before. It was not a matter of if, it was always a matter of when. It was always a matter of when. And for the record, that's not necessarily shade towards Tasha K. I'm not attempting to shade her because I've been watching Tasha K for, since almost the beginning of her channel. And if you've been watching her a long time, you know how she is. She has always presented herself as she is, and she is who she is. And if you get caught up with her, if you call yourself trying to be cool and trying to be friends, you get what you get. That's all I can say about that. She has always been exactly who she is from the beginning. You have seen how she has fallen out with people, and you see what the end result is. And so, like I said, with Candice, I like Candice a lot. I feel bad that these two women have parted ways in the way that they have, but I'm sure Candice probably took some delight and kikied with Tasha K when this happened with Lovely T. Let's not sit here and act like we have never seen this before. All I can say is for Candice's sake is that I hope she ain't told her none of her business. Because Tasha is in the business of exposing people. That's what she does. She has found her niche. Okay. Her channel has grown due to exposing celebrities. And so, do you think that you're not on the chopping block? If you have told her and sat down and y'all were friends and you have said and told her your most deep, dark, intimate secrets, she's going to put it out there if she's mad at you. We've seen this again with Lovely T. I know more about Lovely T than I really care to know because Tasha K has put her business out there for all the world to know. Now, if you're not familiar with how Tasha K moves and that she does have a hair trigger, I would like to tell you about an incident that happened. I think it was summer of 2017, because like I said, I've been watching her for a minute. The reason why I know that Tasha K shoot first and ask questions later, and she has a hair trigger, is because she did it with this woman named Jenna. Jenna was this country singer, white woman, who was putting together some kind of podcast called Wind Down with Jenna. And I guess Tasha K, being Tasha K, assuming that this woman was going to do the same thing that she was going to do and that their names were very, very similar, she proceeded to go off on this woman publicly. She went on her platform, she went live, and she just started lighting into this woman, calling her all kinds of B's, and she just laid into this woman. She told all the winos to go and attack this woman. It got so bad to that this woman was took to her Instagram crying. I mean, and I don't usually pay attention to white women's tears, but I did, in fact, pay attention to this woman's white woman tears because the fact is that it wasn't deserved. They had very different platforms, very, very different platforms. This woman wasn't even going to remotely talk about anything like Tasha K. She just had Wind Down, okay? And Tasha had Unwind, and Tasha she just went crazy. She also did it with another woman, a black woman, who she felt had a similar name to hers and that she felt that her platform was going to be similar. Do you know that Tasha sent her winos over there to harass this woman on Instagram? This woman is an author. I can't even think of her name. I wish I could. I forget it. I honestly do. But she's an author, and she was going to put together a YouTube platform. And it had some kind of wine in it, in the logo or something like that. And again, Tasha pulled the trigger, and she just went off on this lady. So, with Tasha K, what you see is what you get. She doesn't hide who she is. And so if you have attempted to befriend her, maybe for your benefit, then, you get what you get. And that's all I can say. It's like buyer beware. It really is. And like I said, that's not shade towards this woman. Tasha has found what she's good at, and she is damn good at it. And you can love her, you can hate her. But the truth is, no matter how messy people think she is, how much they hate her, they can't stand her, they still watch. They absolutely still watch. Do you see how much she has blown up over the past year with some of the stuff she's been putting out? And let's not even get into like her last couple of interviews. They have gone viral. Okay, her last interview made it to the Breakfast Club. And I know Charlamagne definitely don't want to talk about Tasha K, because Tasha K was the one that put out, she was on this whole Jessica Reed thing. She didn't put that out, but she was definitely hammering Charlamagne on the whole Jessica Reed story with him and Jessica Reed. So, you know, like I said, she's found her niche. She's found what she's good at, and she's going to continue to grow, whether we like it or we don't. Tasha K has always said how much she's admired Wendy Williams, and she wants to be the next Wendy Williams. And listen, I think the way she's growing, Tasha K will probably reach 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. And she will steamroll over anybody to get to it. She's just that type of person, you know. A lot of people don't care for her personality, but I'm telling you, it's what's working for her. It's what's working for her. And so now you have this falling out between her and Candice. It has a lot to do, of course, everything to do pretty much probably with this last interview that Tasha K did. Tasha K has been on this Wendy Williams expose thing for a while. Okay, this isn't new. Like I said, if you've been watching for her for a while, you know that Tasha K actually put out this whole thing about Kevin Hunter and Sharina Hudson back in 2017, early 2017. She, you know, showed the house, you know, that Kevin had bought for Sharina. I mean, she had put out a lot of information about Sharina Hudson, which is why I didn't even know who she was until Tasha said it. And so she's been on this, like I said, exposing this whole thing about Wendy Williams for a while. And of course, we know about the baby because of Tasha K. Okay. Now, Tasha just did an interview with Avion Foster, who alleged that he had a sexual relationship with Kevin Hunter. And she brought him back for another interview. And Candice, which, you know, by the way, she reminds me of Lavita Alizé Jenkins. I know that's my ADD kicking in. I'm just off topic, but she just does. She's really pretty. She's a really pretty, sweet woman. Anyway, let me get back. Okay, so Candice did an interview with this woman who says that she manages Avion. And these two stories just didn't mesh. They collided because this woman is saying one thing. Avion is denying it. Tasha's denying what the woman is saying. And you could see that there was kind of some like, okay, these two women who are friends outside of YouTube have two different people on their platforms and their stories are not meshing. Okay. Yeah, they are having a little bit of tension, and you could see it because Tasha K went live and she started to kind of follow up on the Wendy Williams story. And you could see a little shade thrown Candice's way. Now, that's how I took it. I saw there was a little shade up in that live video that she did Thursday night. And so that same day, I believe, Candice said that her YouTube was hacked. And, you know, and she put out, there was this message on her community feed, cussing folks out and, you know, F this, F Wendy Williams, F Charlamagne, F Tasha K, F, you know, and naturally, Tasha K picked up on that. She saw that, and being Tasha K, she reacted, right? Now, I think that Tasha did attempt to contact Candice, but, you know, it didn't work out or something like that. They weren't able to connect, and they weren't, you know, Candice wasn't trying to talk to her. I guess Candice had alluded or implied that maybe Tasha had something to do with the hacking. I don't know, you know, but if this is your friend, why would you think that she would hack you? That just shows you that you think that Tasha K is that type of person that would do something like that. You know, that's very telling, by the way. So anyway, Tasha went on to another platform and she was discussing, Candice discussing Daytime Tea Time, and the rest is history. And now these women have fallen out. And Candice, all I can say is, I hope you ain't told this woman your business. And it ain't no fun with the rabbit got the gun, because that's what my grandma used to say, because you've probably sat in Kiki when Tasha had fallen out with other YouTubers like Armand and Lovely T and all this other stuff. And now you're on the receiving end. And if you've told her anything personal, if she know anything personal about you, she will definitely use it against you. You have to know that. And I'm sorry that these two women fell out. I really do, because I like both platforms, by the way. You know, Tasha messy as hell, but I can't sit here and pretend that I'm not going to sit and watch her stories. Hell, I'm waiting on the next one. She's supposedly got something about Portia Williams, baby, you know, husband, baby daddy, something like that. And I'm waiting. I'm sitting here like, okay, drop it. Because, you know, it is what it is. She's good at what she does. Hell, and I'm going to watch it. But I also like what Candice does. I like them both. And like I said, I am sorry that it didn't work out between them. But Tasha K is just not meant to be a friend in this kind of thing. She can't really have friends in, you know, what she's doing in this business. All right. Maybe if you were cooking on YouTube or something like that, or sewing or doing hair or makeup, maybe. But if you're in the same thing where she's doing, where you doing celebrity gossip and stuff like that, I just don't think that friendships are possible, because Tasha is just not set up that way. She's going to steamroll over anybody that gets in her way. And, you know, it's a shame that these two women couldn't have, and, you know, it's okay to have a different opinion. And, you know, she does her thing, Tasha does her thing, but it's always, you just got to watch who you're around. And Tasha K is just one of those hair trigger, shoot first type of mentality. She's always on the defense. She's going to lash out. And, you know, then she'll try to ask questions later. All right. I don't know if I can believe Candice completely. I don't know if I believe Tasha K completely. They have very different stories. As you listen in on this video that I have, I was able to capture Candice's Insta story. And Candice is basically explaining her side of this and how she asked Tasha to just cool it and wait until the information came out. But Tasha didn't, in normal Tasha K fashion. I don't know who to believe. But like I said, I am sorry that these two women are no longer going to be friends, but it was just a matter of when, and it definitely wasn't if. So go ahead and check this out. And it'll continue, I'm sure. Stay tuned.
All right, you guys, this is going to be my last Instagram post. I'm only responding to it because other people put it online. This is the thing. This is the most I'm going to say, and I'm not even supposed to be talking about this. It's not just YouTube that's hacked, okay? Your YouTube account is created by an email account. When you get a new phone, what do? Sync your phone to your email. Now the person who's in your email is in your phone. What's in your phone? Possibly things connected to your home security. Many other important things. So what I'm doing is I'm finding out who's behind that. That's all. It's nothing personal. I'm not accusing anybody, but when it's my family, I'm not ruling out anybody. And if you're offended that I'm looking into you, if you didn't do it, what you mad at? Just sit back and let me do what I gotta do. Seriously, you guys, I tried my best to handle it behind the scenes. I did. Somebody else brought it to YouTube and to subscribers and stuff. Like, you doing interviews? Just wait till I call you. It hasn't even been 24 hours. And sis is doing interviews. I don't need to convince anybody of what happened to me. I spent this whole day trying to make sure my kids are okay. Forget YouTube. My emails are compromised, which means my phone is, which means my home security is. I don't care about rumors. There's somebody that's clearly offended that I'm saying, let me find out who it is. You know, if it's not you, give me time to find out who it is. That shouldn't offend you if you know you didn't do nothing. Let me give y'all a point of reference. It's like when you watch TV, right? There's a husband dead on the floor. The police come in, they see the husband dead, and the wife the only one that's there. And she like, I didn't do it, I love him. The police don't say, that's his wife, she loved him. She wouldn't do it. Let's look into everybody else. No, they look into every option, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not wrong for that. So what's happening right now, let's be clear, what's happening right now is that the other party didn't wait even a day. It hasn't even been 24 hours. Hasn't waited to hear from me. Just wait to hear from me. We'll talk it out, see what's what. But no, this person chose to go do interviews. I can't control that. And I'm not even mad at her. That's just no shade. That's just in her nature. She's reactionary. When she's been hurt by a lot of people in her life. So when she feels hurt, she go from 0 to 10 because she feel hurt. So I understand why she doing it, but it don't make it okay. Dang, sis, just wait to talk to me. Seriously, you guys, I would not be doing this if it wasn't already on the freaking internet. That's the only reason I'm sitting here in the dark, looking a mess, telling y'all what happened, because I don't want to talk about this no more. I really don't. I really don't. If y'all don't want to believe me, that's fine. I don't care. I'm just trying to make sure my kids are safe, okay? Whether y'all want to believe it or not, there are people, persons, a person, whatever, who don't want me to talk, which is stupid because you would think I'm trying to reveal who killed Martin Luther King or something. We just talking about Wendy Williams. Like, it's not that serious. And one more time for the people in the back. My YouTube is hacked. And when I get into my YouTube, those posts that everybody keep reading, they're coming down. All right, you guys, so you see the post right before this. I've seen it. Don't send it to me. I've already confronted Tasha about it. She's not answering back, and her husband, he's not answering back. It's 101,000,000% a lie. Pray for her, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with her. And for everybody that thinks we're working together to trend the internet, no. Tasha is just, it's my turn, I guess. I was her friend for a while. I watched everybody else go through it. It's just my turn, I guess. Tasha, if you end up seeing this, it's not a joke, sis, for real. I know you're always in defense mode and you want to fight and trend and get attention, but don't do it with me, sis, for real. For real. Please leave me alone. And to my subscribers who are holding me down, supporting me, y'all know my personality. You can tell when something's me and when it's not me. Thank you. And for everybody who are, on Tasha's side, it's cool. I'm not tripping. And to all of my subscribers, again, thank you so much for, worrying about me, checking on me. I appreciate it. I'm happier now. I was going through it yesterday. I was, but, God is good.